So we've come off to the Peak District. Had a plan to go scrambling up by Kinder Scout, but it's been on the agenda for the past 3 weekends, to be honest. But we've had a heat wave, then we had thunderstorms, so just kept getting pushed back. So decided to come today, despite some forecasted bad weather. It's not too bad at the minute, but it is forecast to rain all day. So we've come along today, left nice and early, and then got to Edale, and turns out there's a running event on. So despite getting there before 9 o'clock, the car park was absolutely chock full. So that scrapped that plan. So we're still not scrambling, but we've come into Castleton, parked up at Castleton, and then we're just going to take a walk up to Loose Hill. I think from there, just walk along the Great Ridge. So no scrambling, but we're here for 2 days, so hopefully should be able to get out tomorrow nice and early. It'll only be a 20-minute drive back to Edale. Get a parking spot, and then we can actually go and do the scramble tomorrow. So that's the plan. It's Betty's first time scrambling, so I wanted to test her out. We've been taking her on walks in the Peak District and the Lake District, but she's not done any scrambling yet. She's pretty active, so I reckon she'll take to it quite well, but I'm just going to test it out and see how she gets on. So yeah, I did have a planned route for the scramble. I had a look at a few different ones online. Done some scrambling before, but wanted to find a grade one, just nice and easy to get into it. Did have a look at Scrambling Clough. There's a little bit of a steep section that I'm not too sure Betty's gonna, don't know how she'll get on with that. So I think the plan tomorrow might be take it nice and easy, go up Grindsbrook. So I've done that one before, so I know what that's like, and I know it's probably doable for Betty. So we're just going to go and test her out, see how she gets on, jumping over the rocks and things like that. But so that's tomorrow's plan. But yeah, for today, I'm going to go up, walk the Great Ridge, just enjoy a nice little hike, and hopefully the weather stays as it is at the minute. So on the way up to Loose Hill, just stopped to enjoy this view of Mam Tor in the distance. I mean, when you see it like this, you probably understand why it's a very popular spot for people to get up to. But we're not heading that far today. We're just going up there instead. What a lovely day it's turned out to be. Sun's out now. It was so I've walked a couple of miles since Loose Hill, and the ridge was just mega busy, so I didn't stop too much. There's quite a lot of crowds, but it's good to see people out enjoying the outdoors. So, but I've just dropped off the main path, heading down to the old Mam Tor road, which is a disused road that used to take a lot of the machinery and the wagons and stuff up to the old quarry. Blue Cavern, but because of the landslides on Mamtor, it's actually ripped half the road away, so it's no longer used, but you can still walk down it. So that's where we're heading now, and we are parked right at the bottom of that road, so I reckon we've got about a mile left. We'll be back at the car for lunch, but just have a look at these views. We have been treated with 360 views all the way across the top of the ridge. So, although we didn't get to do what we wanted, which was going scrambling, we've had a good hike regardless. So, hopefully we get some better luck tomorrow, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So basically that's where the old road to the mines up there used to come down here, and then you've got a landslide that has just took the road out completely, so it's no longer any good, and these days it's just used by walkers as a way to get up to Mamtor from Castleton. So I'm actually parked on this road, just at the very bottom, where it's basically a road going up to a campsite, but you get quite a lot of vans park up alongside it, and overnight and things like that. So this is where I've been today. So walked up from Castleton, came up onto Loose Hill, and I've come all the way along the ridge, and then come down here and through the woods, right to where I am now. So, time to go get some lunch, I think. So, never actually knew this was here. Go ahead and have a look. It's slippy getting in. So it's a bit wet in there. Room in here, but pretty cool. Something new to find. Got back from Castleton, went had a little walk into Castleton and then got a drink and things like that, but had a decision to make. So where I was parked, there was loads of vans staying there. It was an okay spot, but it's July at one of the busiest parts of the Peak District, so I knew park ups were going to be tight. I knew there was a better park up a little bit further up the hill near Mamtor. I didn't know whether there's going to be any spaces. So did I risk leaving space I had to get up to the better spot? I decided to give it a go. As you can see, up here at Mamtor. So we've been here for a couple of hours. Just been chatting with the people that are parked up next to me. So it is quite busy up here. There's a lot of people in vans. It's nice. They're all out. Everyone's chatting to each other. Everyone's socialising. The van next door gave me 3 cans of beer. So, yeah, I wasn't prepared enough to bring beers up, but he sorted me out. So it's just starting to get dark, so I've come for a little walk just round the corner. I'm actually at the top of the old quarry road. I walked past at the bottom earlier, and you can sort of see that it was coming away. So I'm actually here, and I mean, you can see just how bad it is. So yeah, you're not going to get your car down that, but people still walk up. People use it as a hiking trail. Right, it's the next morning, and we did make it to Edale. It was not as busy this morning, so we were there nice and early as well. I managed to get a parking space. I was going to go to Crowden, so just a little bit further down, but that was sort of dependent on one of my mates coming out, just as an extra pair of hands with the dog, really. But yeah, he didn't make it, so it's just me. So we thought I'll stick with what I know, which is Grindsbrook Clough. I've been up there a few times, so I know what level the Scramble's at. It's a nice and easy one. I just want to give the dog a go. Betty, currently enjoying herself. Obviously doesn't know we've got a big climb to come, but yeah, I'm going to see how she gets on today, and then if it goes well, hopefully next time I come up we can try one of the more technical ones, but it's all dependent on this one, so we'll see. Back down to Edale now, so we've been up Grindsbrook most of the way back down. There's only that last little bit to do. So we're just having a little short break, find some snacks. Have a look, we've got the so that's the Great Bridge over there, which we walked yesterday. So the opposite side of the valley today. But probably got about 2 miles back to the car, a mile back into the village. We're going to get some lunch. This one needs to. You need to go to sleep, don't you? She's ready for bed, so she can sleep in the back of the van on the way back. But yeah, it's been a good walk. We'll wrap it up.